guys, welcome back, or hello if you are new. If you don't know me, my name is Kaylee and I'm currently on baby step 2 of Dave Ramsey's debt-free community snowball financial peace university. I know different people call it different things. So I'm on baby step number 2, which means I'm getting rid of all of my debt minus my mortgage, and I'm doing pretty good. I'm over halfway there, you guys. I'm very excited. But I also wanted, in today's video, since it's not a budget video, I wanted to have some honesty about my $1,000 emergency fund. Now, if you guys watch my budget videos, then you know that I have just over $1,000. What is in the account is just interest that is built up over time. But what you don't know is that I have a separate account that isn't on my every dollar budget, and it's over $1,000. Now, I'm being honest about this because the more I recorded these videos, and even after I explained to you that I don't use the account, I don't touch the account, I barely look at the account, I just felt like I wasn't being honest with you guys, and I wanted to share my why and how and all of that. And I'm also going to say this line item, this account will not be showing up on my every dollar budget just because you guys know about it, for the sake of me, because again, I pretend that it doesn't exist. So let's get into it. The amount. I haven't looked at the balance in a little bit, so I can't tell you the exact amount. I will tell you that it is under $5,000. It's around like maybe 3 or 4, I believe. And I will also tell you that nothing has gone in or out of this account since I started these videos. Actually before that, and only stuff was going in it, and I completely stopped that when I got serious about paying off my debt. So that's kind of the amount and everything like that. The reason it is not in my budget is because I don't want to know what's in it. I don't want to pretend like it's something I can spend, because yes, the $1,000 emergency fund is there, and no, I'm not going to spend it, but it's really hard when you see another account not to spend it. So I just pretend that it doesn't exist. I check it every once in a while to kind of look at the balance, but I really I don't do anything else with it. I mean, it just kind of sits there, and in my brain, it's a non-existent account that every once in a while becomes existent in my mind, and then it's gone again. So why? Why do I not follow baby step number 1 and only have $1,000? Why don't I just throw the money onto my debt? This is to me, simple reason, but to others may be like, yeah, that doesn't make sense. I believe that his $1,000 emergency fund can cover most emergencies. I also know that I have a car that's I've had for almost 10 years. It's over 10 years old. It's a 2004, and it's a great car. It's my first ever car. I've had it since high school. I got it used, but it's not doing great. It's over 200,000 miles. I believe it's like 220, maybe a little over that, 220,000 miles. So it does really well. And if you watch my budgets, you know that I've had to do some fixes on it. And you also know that my parents have helped me out paying for some of those fixes. So even you guys haven't seen the total that I've spent on it, because I personally haven't been paying for it. You know, I know that I could sell the car right now and maybe get $2,000 to $3,000 out of it. But if something goes wrong with it, I also know that I probably couldn't get that much out for it. And I drive about 30 to 40 minutes, depending on traffic, every single day just to work. And then there's coming back from work. So that's a lot of miles, a lot of time, and I don't live in a city. I'm not going to tell you where I live, but I don't live in a city. So that drive in between where I live and the other town that I work at is basically nothing. There's some houses and fields, and I believe there's like one store that's open not until after I get to work and closes before I get off work. So there's not a lot of places to stop if my car breaks down. There's not even a gas station. So it's scary, and I need a reliable car. That doesn't mean I'm going to go out and buy a new car. I would take the money that I could get from my car and the money that's in the account and probably buy, depending on how much I could get for my car, I could probably buy like anywhere between a $6,000 to an $8,000 car, something that's reliable and going to get me where I'm going. Not super fancy, definitely used and probably a little up there in miles, but not as high as mine. So that's just my honesty with you guys with the amount of my second emergency fund, my why I have it, my reasoning for not telling you guys, and my reasoning for telling you guys now is just because I've shared so much with you guys, and I really feel like I needed to be honest about this because my car's been struggling a little bit more lately, and I'm just not sure that I think it can make it, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to get a new car before I finish paying off my debt, and that concerns me. So I don't want to just show up and be like, guess what, I bought this car, and I'm not going to explain to you how I got it. I think that that's completely dishonest, and I want to tell you before, so it's not a complete shock when I'm like, hey, guess what, I have this surprise account, and I bought a car. So I'm not looking for a car. My car is doing great right now. It's completely fixed, but I want to be honest just in case something ever happens to it because I have that fund there for that reason. Now, if anyone's wondering, when it comes to the front of my mind, do I think about throwing it on my debt? Yes, I could be almost done right now. I could be probably not quite halfway done. I have about a little over $10,000 left, and so I could be almost down to $5,000 if I threw on it what I have. But again, I know that the minute I put that money on my debt, my car would go. So that's kind of what's keeping me not putting it on my debt. So I just wanted to be honest with you guys. Obviously, this isn't the normal budget video. I'm not sure what I'm going to call this video, but I just wanted to be honest with you guys and share the fact that I have a secret account. That obviously is in the forefront of my mind right now. But after this video goes up, only if you guys comment or like or subscribe about it, am I going to talk about it again? Other than that, back of my mind again. So I will see you guys tomorrow for the weekly challenge. If you don't know, I have weekly challenges to help better me and better you. Just doing things that probably are on your to-do list, but you never get around to. So we're going to handle one task every single week for a full week. So check those out. Make sure to like and subscribe, like any of my videos, like all my videos. Check out my budget videos to see where I started and where I am now. And I will see you guys next week for a budget video, and I will see you tomorrow for the weekly challenge. Bye, guys!